up, Chewie. Just give me a break.
Tough titty.
Watch your language.
Grub!
Can't you see I'm busy? I have to finish writing the speech for the lecture tour. And it's all about you. Just give me some peace and quiet or I'll tell them the truth.
Don't get cute with me. I made you and I can break you.
Go ahead, break me. You think it's easy living with all this guilt?
Aw, cut the crap and bring on the meat.
If only you'd eat meat. If only you'd eat mice. Or flies. But you're just so particular.
Come on, Krelborn, feed me. I ain't ate since Mushnik, and that was a week ago.
Look, how about you hang off one more night? Life magazine's gonna come in the morning to take our picture.
And then you'll find me somebody.
And then you'll never be hungry again. I promise.
Shout time, Krelborn! Food! 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 Feed me!
I can't take it anymore. Shut up, boy. You're driving me crazy. For God's sake, shut up, shut up. Seymour, what's the matter with you? What's the matter with me? Don't you think I know I need to get food? Don't you think I need to know I need to feed it in soon? Don't you think I've been trying to think of some way, somehow, someone? Seymour, you're hysterical.
What's the big deal about a little plant food? I think running this place all by yourself is too much for you. When did Mr. Mushnik send you back?
Huh?
You know, in that note you told me he left you? The one that said he was going to his sister's house in...
Czechoslovakia. Right. He said he'd be gone a very long time. Audrey, can I ask you something?
Anything.
Suppose for a minute that there never had been an Audrey too. And that I was just a nothing. A nobody. Would you still like me?
I'd still love you, Seymour.
Then it's settled.
What's settled?
Right. Right when my Life magazine comes to take our photo, I'll get the job and we'll be famous. We'll live a nice, quiet, happy life together. No more night meetings. No more squalling for blood.
What feedings? What blood? Seymour, you're scaring me.
There's nothing to be scared of anymore. I'm gonna take you away from here. Far away from here. It's that nice little development we always dreamed about. And once we're there, we'll live happily ever after. I promise. Nice little house. Nice little car. And no plans. No plans at all.
You're talking so peculiar, Seymour.
I'll explain everything to you tomorrow. Just go home now, Audrey.
I can't leave you in this condition.
Don't worry about me anymore. Don't worry about anything anymore.
Good night, Seymour.
Night.
Feed me!
Under no circumstances.
Feed me!
I will not, so stop asking.
Feed me!
Look, Life magazine's gonna come tomorrow to take our picture. Just hold off, please.
No way!
Fine. How about I run down to the corner and get you a pound of rare roast beef?
No way!
That's my final offer, yes or no?
It's better than nothing.
Good. Fine. Great. And don't even think about asking for dessert.
I couldn't sleep. I took a Somanex, but voices in my head kept saying, "Oh, to Seymour, Dr. Seymour." I drank some tea, but gee, the feeling wasn't gone. Seymour, sweetheart, tell me, darling, what's been going on?
Hey, little lady, hello.
Who said that?
You're looking cute as can be.
Is somebody in there?
You're looking mighty sweet.
Seymour?
No, it ain't Seymour. It's me.
Oh my God.
Your friendly Audrey, too. This plant is talking to you.
I don't believe it.
Believe it, baby. It talks.
Am I dreaming this?
No, and you ain't in Kansas neither.
Something is very wrong here.
Relax and go with it, doll. Do me a favor, will you, sweetheart?
A favor?
I need me some water in the worst way. Look at my branch. I'm a goner, honey. Come on and give me a drink.
I don't know if I should.
Hey, little lady tonight.
You just want water, right?
Sure do I think.
Your drink is all dry, poor thing.
Don't need no glass, no wine.
I'll walk in the can.
Don't need no twist of eye.
Here you go.
And now it's supper time. Hardly real. Come on, give me more discipline. Nobody die.
Audrey, no! Get off of her! Get off of her! No! Audrey! Get off, please! You can play it off! Audrey! No! Audrey, you alright?
Yes. No. You know, Montes said the strangest thing just now. It said that Orin and Mr. Mushnik were already inside.
It's true. I did it. I fed them to it.
And that's what made it so big and strong. And you said things.
I've done a lot of terrible things. Not to you. Never to you.
But I want you to.
What?
When I die, which should be very shortly, give me to the plant so we can live and bring you all the wonderful things you deserve.
You don't know what you're saying.
But I do. And if I'm in the plant, well, then I'm part of the plant. So in a way, they'll always be together. You'll smell my sweet perfume. What ambient care for me. You'll see me attend. I'm feeling strangely happy now, contented and sorry. Oh, can't you see? Finally, I'll be somewhere that's green.
There he is, Mr. Martin. He's right in there.
Thanks, sweetheart. Wait for me. Krelborn, Seymour Krelborn,
Leave me alone.
Patrick Martin, Licensing and Marketing Division, World Botanical Enterprises. I got a Guild Dutch proposition for you, boy.
I'm not interested.
Let me explain in more detail. It's a very simple licensing deal. We take these leaf cuttings, develop little odd you choose, and sell them to florists across the nation. Pretty soon every household in America will have one. I got a truck waiting outside with some pots. If you don't mind, we'll start taking cuttings right now. Imagine, boy, all you choose everywhere. With the right advertising, This deal could be bigger than hula hoops.
Bigger than hula hoops?
Much bigger!
Every household in America, thousands of you, eating. That's been the plan all along, isn't it?
No shit, Sherlock!
You're a monster, so am I.
And I want to thank you!
You ain't the only thing I ever loved.
Too bad!
But you know what? Here, do that, do that, do that, do that.
Fuck, Krelborn!
Never! Here, rat poison. Open up and eat it. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it!
Give up, small fry!
You may look tough on the outside, but in there, in that pot, I'm gonna have you to pick. Open up, open up, open up, open up.
Mr. Krelborn. Mr. Krelborn. Okay, ladies. All you have to do is take some of the smaller leaves and replant them in these pots. Truck's right outside. Open the van, boys. We're ready to start loading.
Subsequent to the events you have just witnessed, similar events in cities across America
the show would not be possible without them. So first and foremost, we'd like to thank the director of the music department, Dr. Daly, and we'd like to congratulate him for all his help and happy retirement as well.
He's not here.
Alright, he's not here, but I'm sure we can work something out. We'll save some nice words anyway. Christina, if you'd like to speak. I don't know where Christina went. There she is. After that, Daily, we would like to thank a few other important people, like Mrs. Thompson. We'd like to take Mr. Report, it's all the way up there. We'd like to thank your directors, first and foremost, Ms. Lebrano. We have our choreographer slash another assistant, Ms. Wallace. We'd like to thank her and have her come up here. Can you please come up? And we'd also like to thank another very special man we know doesn't get as much recognition as he should. You know, we're Can you come up here? I know you don't like it.
No, we give it like a onesie that says
Now,
yeah.
our crew would like to say a few special words to a very special woman.
Yeah? Okay. So we have a very important person to thank, our advisor and mother, Mama C, Miss Connolly. It's very important this year. We usually don't call her up because she's like, no, I can't come on stage. But this year she's graduating with the 2015 class. And she's been doing stage crew for about 27 years and been in the district for even longer. And she's taught us so much. Like, she has a million stories about all of her different stage crews, which is how we get the amazing set that we have tonight. And she has taught us so much, not just in like building and painting, but just being a great mom and being great people and friends. And
from all of us on stage crew, from the freshmen to the seniors, we'd like to thank you, Miss C, from the bottom of our hearts. You made stage crew not only enjoyable, but also memorable. It's sad to see you leave, especially for those of us that had you before freshman year. But I can speak for everyone to say that because of you, we can proudly say crew is life. We're gonna miss you, Miss C. We really are. With love, stage crew.
So, from all of us at Stage Crew, I think we can all say that Stage Crew has been a major part of our lives and that we're really glad that you were there. This whole experience has shaped me into the person I am today, and to a lot of us, you're like a second mom, and we're all going to miss you. Being on crew, I feel like if you haven't gotten paint on you at least once and you haven't washed it out of our clothes, then you really weren't on crew. It's been all worth it though, and every bit of it, and along the way we've had a lot of laughs. You have so many qualities that we admire. You're clever, funny, and strong, and I didn't realize how much I was going to miss this all until I was looking around and realized that I won't be here next year. It feels like this is all coming to an end so suddenly, but we still have our mac and cheese party. We wish you the best of luck in your retirement, and we love you.
So, I never ever come up on stage and talk. Did you all enjoy the show?
Yeah.
First, before I get to Miss Cullinane, it was a very special night. As you may have heard in the beginning of the show, we dedicated our performances to Rochelle Reed, whom was taken to us too soon. She's very special to our Deer Park community. She's our #1 fan, and I know that she was looking down on us tonight. Thank you to her family and friends that are here tonight. We miss her very, very, very much. So, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank this very special woman who's retiring this year. Our set director, Miss Eileen Cullinane, will be leaving this stage after 27 years of doing this set. She will be greatly missed. I've been directing the shows here for 11 years, and I've worked with her on all of them. She even worked on the sets when I was a student here. You're not that old. She always puts 110% into the sets, whether I ask her to build an airplane for Drowsy, a gigantic hairspray can for Hairspray, a circus for Susical, a spinning house for The Wiz, or a bed that was 20 mattresses high for Once Upon a Mattress. She always came through. The list goes on with the numerous requests I have asked for, and I can't thank her enough for being there for me, and more importantly, the students in Deer Park High School. We say something to our seniors that I'm going to say to you tonight. You will be missed, but never forgotten. Thank you so much, and please accept this gift so you will always remember the many shows we have worked on together. So let's give her another round of applause.
I had a whole big speech I was going to say, so I'm going to try to get through it. 27 years ago this month, I did my first production here at Deer Park High School. We did Annie, Get Your Gun. And I even remember the lead was Susan Clark, who happens to be our school board vice president's sister. And I remember my first stage manager, Scott Vandenberg. And since then, all of these shows and all of this, you know, wow, you did a great job, look at the sets. It's all because of these kids. I've had hundreds of stage crew kids that work tirelessly to build and paint and to put up with me and my mood swings. As the show gets closer, the mood swings come out more, and my little temper tantrums. But they always come through. Every time, you know, Mr. Henry and I say, oh God, this show, I don't know if it's gonna happen. all of a sudden we're like, it comes together. The actors learn their lines, they learn their songs, the dances are perfect. These kids are amazing. And over the last 27 years, they just keep coming. Every year we get talented kids that come in, the art kids that do all this work for us, and sometimes you don't notice them because they're behind stage. And they do, these shows wouldn't happen without them. I also want to thank my family who comes to my shows every year. My son and my daughter are here tonight. They're my world. My brother, my sister-in-law, my nephew, and his girlfriend, they're here tonight for my last show. I want to thank Deepak, who comes out and really promotes the arts. I want to thank Mr. Caligari, who's here tonight, he just does so much for the arts. He does so much for me. I even had his daughter was on my one and only all-girls stage crew back in the day. One time I had an all-girls stage crew. It was pretty good. There was no drama with the boys around and the girls and who's backstage. So, I just want to say thank you to everybody, all the directors I've worked with over the years, Mark Wanger, Lila Schmidt, Julie Ho, Marsha Cohen, Kristen Wallace, Kristen Lombardo. And then all of a sudden, along came this guy, who, as he said, I knew as a student, getting all his little bit parts, and then all of a sudden he got, bigger parts. Then he landed the lead, I think in your senior year. He was the king in Once Upon a Mattress. Then he went away to school and he came back and he was assistant director under Kristen Lombardo and Kristen Wallace. He became the director. And I've worked with him for 11 years and I can't tell you what an honor it's been to work with you, Jimmy. I love you. And you're right, you did ask a lot, and I always said, I can't do that, Jimmy. I'm not building you a plane. And then he would get his plane. So, what do you mean you want to bed 20 mattresses? I can't do that. Well, we really need it, and we would do it, and it's saying goodbye to Deer Park and goodbye to all these kids and goodbye to you. I've told you this already, and I want to tell everybody else. I always think of the scene in The Wizard of Oz when Dorothy's leaving Oz, and she's happy to go home, but she's sad to leave her friends. And the one thing that she says, she leans over to the Scarecrow and she says, I think I'll miss you most of all. And that's for my Scarecrow.
Thank you so much, and have a great night. Be safe.